Do you believe that Ireland and Hawaii are just known for their stunning scenery and life-changing adventures? Well, reconsider. Not everything that glitters is gold, and certain locations might not be worth your valuable vacation time. Or worse, they could make your trip less enjoyable. Hello, tourists. Greetings from the channel again. I'm giving you the lowdown on some spots you might want to stay away from in Hawaii and Ireland today. These are the most important cautions that visitors should know before organizing their ideal vacation, from overvalued tourist traps to locations with concealed hazards. Stay tuned, because you might save a ton of troubles, money, and time by avoiding these areas. 1. The crowds at hidden gems. You've probably heard about Ireland's hidden gems, right? Like the Cliffs of Moher or the Giant's Causeway. But here's the problem. They're not hidden anymore. These spots are swarmed with tourists, buses, and long lines, especially during peak season. Want a real adventure? Skip the crowds and explore under-the-radar spots like the Barra Peninsula or Achill Island. They're every bit as breathtaking, and you'll actually have room to breathe. 2. The weather reality. Travel guides show Ireland as a sunny, magical land of rolling green hills. Here's the truth. It rains, a lot. And I don't mean a light drizzle, I'm talking sudden, unpredictable downpours that can soak you in seconds. Guides barely prepare you for this, but I will. Bring a solid rain jacket, waterproof shoes, and a sense of humor. Embracing the weather is part of the Irish experience. 3. Pubs aren't just for drinking. Here's something travel guides never get right. Irish pubs aren't just about grabbing a pint of Guinness. They're the heart of the community. Locals gather here to share stories, listen to live music, and catch up with neighbors. So don't just sit there sipping your drink, join the conversation. You might leave with a story you'll tell forever, or at least some insider tips you'd never find online. The rental car shock. Driving through Ireland sounds like a dream, until you're face to face with a hairpin turn on a road barely wide enough for a bicycle. Guides love to romanticize road trips, but they leave out just how narrow and nerve-wracking some of these roads are, especially in rural areas. Oh, and you're driving on the left side, which is an adjustment for many. If you're renting a car, get the extra insurance. Those stone walls aren't forgiving. The cost of food. Travel guides might recommend fancy cafes or trendy restaurants, but let me warn you, Ireland isn't cheap. Eating out can burn through your budget faster than you think. The good news? Pub meals are hearty and more affordable, and local markets are a great option for grabbing fresh ingredients to make your own meals. You'll save money and still enjoy authentic Irish flavors. 6. Castles aren't always magical. Castles are a huge draw in Ireland, but let me break it to you. Not all castles are worth your time. Many are just ruins you can't enter, and some castle tours are more about gift shops than history. If you want the real deal, prioritize spots like Kilkenny Castle or the Rock of Cashel. They'll give you the full fairy tale experience without the disappointment. 7. The Irish language surprise. Travel guides barely mention this, but Ireland isn't just about English. Gaeilge, the Irish language, is an important part of the culture. You'll see road signs and hear announcements in both Irish and English, and in some areas, Irish is spoken daily. Learning a few simple phrases like Dia Duit, hello, or Go Ribe Maith Agat, thank you, will make locals smile and instantly set you apart from the average tourist. Entering a home without taking your shoes off. For this list, we're looking for some of the most frequent mistakes individuals make when traveling to the stunning island state of Hawaii, both little and major. In Hawaii, it all boils down to the idea of ohana, which means family in the sense of the larger community. In your own social circles back home, some homes and apartments are likely to have a strict no-shoes policy, while others may very well encourage you to keep your shoes on. Hawaiians are very welcoming, and if you are courteous, kind, and friendly, they will probably treat you like family. If you are invited to someone's house, keep in mind that Hawaii is a sandy place and that it is considered impolite to wear shoes inside. If you are invited to a get-together, remember to bring a small gift or dish to share the meal. Ohana means family, and family means sharing. Taking home free souvenirs. We understand that you wouldn't enter a gift shop, pick out whatever caught your eye, and go. But what if someone entered your backyard and began removing your ornamental rocks, tearing off patches of grass, or taking samples from your garden? We imagine you wouldn't be happy. Something about natural areas makes people want to bring a small memento home to commemorate their trip, and after spending a week in paradise on Earth, such as Hawaii, that desire is probably stronger than usual. It might seem like a small lava rock or a few grains of sand, but if each visitor brought a souvenir home, perhaps the strongest justification, though, is that local mythology says it is very unlucky, so take a picture instead. He didn't really add up, and it's actually forbidden. Touching wildlife. This kind of goes hand. Touching wildlife in hand with our previous point, but it warrants making the distinction. Not only should you not attempt to take local Hawaiian flora and fauna back home with you, but whenever possible, you should avoid touching it altogether. We're not saying you can't lean on a tree or brush up against ferns while hiking. We're just saying you shouldn't go out of your way to get all handsy with the local plants. But this is especially important when it comes to the many wonderful creatures that call Hawaii. And its surrounding waters home. Monk seals and sea turtles are both endangered species that, while adorable and tempting to touch, should be appreciated from afar and left in peace. This goes beyond good manners. Disturbing either species can actually earn you a hefty fine. Going hiking under dressed, ill-equipped, or uninformed Hawaii is a paradise for hikers. The islands have many different hiking trails that are appropriate for hikers of all skill levels and fitness levels. Hiking can be a wonderful way to get back in touch with nature, see a new side of Hawaii, and enjoy some amazing views. But the frequently remote, natural settings that make hiking trails so alluring can also make them dangerous for those who are not experienced or overly ambitious. There are entire parts of Hawaii that are largely inaccessible by vehicle, which may sound alluring, but not if you're wearing flip-flops and only have one bottle. Some trails, particularly those that offer views of the ocean, may lead you along narrow cliffside paths without a sturdy railing. Underestimating the ocean. The North Pacific is a beautiful body of water to see and enjoy while visiting Hawaii, but many tourists have been injured or killed by mistaking its natural beauty for safety. The ocean is a powerful force that should be respected. If you don't, you could end up seriously hurt. This isn't to say you should be afraid of the ocean. You just need to be an informed visitor. If you're not a good swimmer, stay on beaches with lifeguards on duty and keep an eye out for warning signs. There are frequently strong currents in some areas, so you should avoid them. You should also always check the weather forecast. Keep an eye out for changing circumstances when in the water. Have fun, swim with a friend, and avoid facing away from the ocean when you're near it. Do you think our choices are good? Take a look at these additional Culture Vibes videos, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to receive updates on our newest content.